All right, we finally made it to Friday. I'm excited to be back with you and time for another Power Minute. I hope you've got great plans for the weekend. We're milking, squeezing summer. Some of you are already back in school. You can't even think of summer. You're already in fall mode. I'm still in summer mode. I love summer vacations, hanging out. Oh, lazy, hazy days. I just love every bit about summer. I know some of you can't wait till fall. I like fall, but man, I love summer. Anyway, we're not here to talk about seasons. We're here to talk about God's word that is for us every season in our lives. So today we've got a Power Minute, a 1-minute devotional that I'm going to share with you, something I've written in the past, and I share with you to try to encourage you and remind you of the biblical truth that God has given us for everyday life. So today's Power Minute is called Truth to Live By. Our verse is Psalm 100, verse 5. For the Lord is good. His steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations. There are many things that will go wrong today. Some of your plans will fall through. Some of your dreams will hit dead ends. Some of your people will let you down. In the midst of all of your impending messes, here are 3 truths you'll be able to count on no matter what. First of all is that God's love will never fail you. The steadfast love of the Lord does endure forever. The world might fall apart, but God's love will endure forever. Second, God's mercy will not run out on you no matter how much of it you will need. As sure as the sun rises, God's mercies are new towards you today. They will never come to an end. There's so much hope in this truth. Third is that God's presence will never leave you. No matter what you do today, no matter where you go, the one thing you can be sure of is that God's presence will be right there with you. I cannot tell you how often I need to be reminded of these truths daily. I need solid promises to hang on to when everything around me feels like it's shifting. Don't you? Here's a question to think about. Write down today's 3 truths on a 3x5 card and carry it in your pocket today, a reminder of who God is and how much he cares about you. Now, maybe you were listening to this and you didn't have a chance to write them all down. Do you know that this year's Power Minutes, not every year, but this year's, I'm reading them from the Daily Dose. This book you can buy in our store, which is at thehoperanch.com. All the proceeds go to support our work with Syrian refugees and the Lebanese people who are going through some immense disasters right now. You can find out on that page about our work there. I think that these Power Minutes are meant to be very practical and easy for you to remember and apply God's word in your life. And so today, are you remembering that truth that God's faithfulness is yours? You're part of the all generations. And so if he promised it, that's on him. We can just receive it, right? Hey, have a great weekend and we'll be back together on Monday. In the meantime, know that somebody in this world is praying for you, and that's me. So if we haven't met before, it's been great meeting you. And if we have been long friends, then send me a direct message and just tell me how you're doing. I'd love to hear about your life. All right?